Eli had always felt different from the other children in his village. While they enjoyed running through fields or playing by the river, he found comfort sitting alone beneath the ancient sacred tree at the forest's edge. The tree was massive, with roots that rose from the ground like the backs of sleeping giants. Its bark held patterns like swirling clouds, and its leaves shimmered with a strange light whenever the sun touched them. The elders often said the tree was a guardian of old secrets, secrets that could bless a person or humble them. Eli didn't know what that meant, but he sensed something breathing within the tree, ancient and gentle. One morning, after a restless night full of strange dreams, Eli felt pulled toward the tree more strongly than ever. His chest felt tight, as if a voice, too soft to hear yet too clear to ignore, was calling him. He walked quickly, his bare feet brushing over warm earth and soft grass. When he reached the tree, he sat among the wide roots as he always did. But this time felt different. The wind grew still, even the birds stopped their singing. Then Eli heard it, a low humming sound rising from beneath the roots. It wasn't frightening. It felt like a lullaby from a forgotten world. He placed his palm gently on the thick root beside him. The humming grew louder, flowing into his hand and up his arm like warm water. Suddenly the ground shifted, and the roots slowly pulled apart, revealing a glowing tunnel descending deep into the earth. Eli froze. His breath caught. Part of him wanted to run. Another part, the deeper, truer part, knew he had to go down. He stepped inside. The roots closed softly behind him, not trapping him, but guiding him like hands carrying a child. The tunnel was warm and filled with soft golden light. Tiny dust-like sparkles floated around him, whispering as though they carried small voices. When the tunnel opened, Eli stepped into a hidden world. The village beneath the sacred tree was breathtaking. Houses shaped like round shells sparkled with patterns of light. The ground was smooth like polished stone, glowing faintly under his feet. Above him, roots hung like pillars, each carrying its own gentle shimmer, as if the whole underground world was alive and breathing. Small people, no taller than Eli's waist, walked gracefully along the glowing paths. Their skin held a faint shine like wet river stones, and their hair glowed softly in different colors, like morning light catching mist. One of them, a girl with bright silver hair, approached him boldly. She smiled warmly. "I'm Luma," she said. "We knew someone would come." Eli blinked. "You knew I was coming?" She nodded. "The tree told us. It has been calling to you for many seasons." Luma led him through the village while the others watched in awe, whispering softly. They touched their hands over their hearts as Eli passed, a gesture of respect he didn't understand. Luma explained that their home was called the Village of the Roots, a sacred place protected by the ancient tree above. Their people had lived here for countless generations, caring for the magic that flowed through the roots. This magic kept the forests alive, the rivers clean, and the lands above in peace. But something had begun to go wrong. The heart stone, the ancient source of their light, had cracked years ago. Since then, their magic had weakened. The lanterns dimmed more each day. The roots sometimes trembled with pain. And the village elders feared that if the heart stone faded completely, the land above would grow dry and lifeless. Luma brought Eli to the village center, where a huge stone sat upon a platform of twisted roots. The stone was gray and dull, with a deep crack running through its center, like a wound that refused to heal. "Our light can no longer reach it," she said quietly. "We needed someone from the world above, someone with a heart open enough to help." Eli swallowed hard. He didn't feel special. He wasn't strong. He wasn't loud or brave. But something in Luma's voice stirred a courage he didn't know he had. The village elders gathered around him. One of them, an old man named Taro whose beard glowed like fireflies, placed a gentle hand on Eli's shoulder. "You are not here by mistake," Taro said. "The tree chose you." Eli stepped forward. His hands trembled as he placed them on the cracked heart stone. At first, nothing happened. The stone felt cold and lifeless. Then warmth spread through his fingers, soft at first, then stronger, rising through his arms, his chest, his whole being. It felt like hope. It felt like light. It felt like a memory he never lived but somehow belonged to. A bright glow burst from Eli's hands, pouring into the stone. The crack sealed slowly, glowing gold before fading into a smooth surface. The entire village lit up at once, houses brightened, lanterns soared into the air, roots glowed like rivers of warm sunlight. The people cheered, crying tears of joy. Many touched Eli's hands, thanking him. Luma hugged him with pure happiness. "You saved us," she whispered. Eli felt overwhelmed but peaceful. Taro gave him a small glowing seed. "This seed carries the blessing of the roots," he said. Keep it close, and you will never walk without light. The ground beneath Eli began to rise as the roots carried him upward gently. He heard Luma calling his name, her voice filled with gratitude and friendship he would never forget. When Eli reached the surface, the sunlight felt warmer than he remembered. The sacred tree shimmered like gold. The world felt alive, not just around him, but inside him too. He walked home slowly, holding the glowing seed. He knew his life would never be the same. The magic of the hidden village remained in his heart, guiding him and protecting him. And sometimes, when the wind grew quiet and the world stilled, Eli could feel a gentle hum beneath his feet, like a soft voice whispering from the roots. "We are here. And you are part of our light forever."